My best bit of advice would be to listen to what other people have to say to you and the other people's feedback, and not just disregard it as not good enough. They don't understand it. Listen to why they're saying their things and give an informed opinion to construct the next stage.
My best career tip is to work really hard. When you think you can't work any harder, just work really, really hard again.
Stop trying to look for your passion. Just get out there and start doing stuff, because by doing stuff you're going to discover what your passion is. That's where the passion lies, in doing stuff.
So my best career tip would be, what you want to do is find something that you really enjoy doing, and if you're not enjoying what you're doing, don't be afraid to make a change. You spend a lot of your time working and you've got to make sure that you're happy doing it.
My piece of career advice is learn how to network. By that I mean go along, be interested and interesting.
And my bit of advice would probably be, for any career, anyone starting out, would be to initially trust your gut. You know what you like, it's in there. Sometimes you've got millions of choices, but go for the thing that just attracts you the most. Take it and see which way it leads. I've had about 5 or 6 different jobs over my days, and they've all been fantastic and led me to where I am now. I'm very happy.
Hi, I'm Chris Bennett and I own Createful Agency in Bournemouth. My piece of advice to those looking for a job in the industry is to make sure you have a digital persona. Be online, be on Twitter, have something to say, be on LinkedIn, have a website with showcasing what you do or what you've done. And not only that, but when you come to an interview, have something to say, have an opinion, have something to showcase, something that you feel passionate about, or something you've done or that you want to do. So, do something.
I think the biggest career advice I could ever give to anyone looking to get into the creative sector is become a doer, and don't wait to get that job role. Always be pushing, be active in the community, and get building things and be creative.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm the creative director at Elixir, which is a creative agency down in Plymouth. My number one advice to anyone either starting a business or who's looking to take on projects is under-promise and over-deliver, because that way you can really show your sparks and how your company really works, or you as a person how it really works when you deliver projects to your clients. So, yeah.
Make yourself indispensable in your role. So don't just deliver kind of the minimum and deliver to brief, but do stuff that's not been asked of you and go the extra mile. Once you're kind of comfortable in that zone, the next thing I'll do is position yourself so that you're thinking as if you're at the level you want to be operating at. So if you're a junior manager and you want to be a manager, then look at the requirements they've got and start to think, have I got those skills, how can I get those experiences? And then finally, I'd say the most important thing at the beginning is the first impression. You only get one chance to get a first impression. So make sure that you're doing that creatively. So if you're a lawyer, don't hand over a 2-3 side CV, hand in a contract. Structure your CV in a format of a contract so that they're going to look at your CV essentially and go, oh, this is something I haven't seen before. This guy's thinking differently. He's proven to me with his actions as well as his words that he's got some skills that I can use.
I guess my career tip is just be the absolute best at whatever anybody throws at you. You may think it has no value, but it could well be that going forward it's a really useful thing that you've done. But at the time it seemed like really shitty, like copy checking an international campaign in 6 languages and horrible. But you know, you then can say you've actually worked on an international piece of business. So just be the absolute best at whatever you do.
Look for opportunities to channel your passion and develop lots of multiple skills. I've always looked for sort of brands that make things like cake, because I love cake. In fact, I've got a little prop for you here. I have dreamed of running a global newsroom for a cake brand, and I got to do that for World Baking Day. So channel your passions.
Source LF are London's leading creative communications and media recruitment agency. Be sure to like our video and subscribe to this channel. Take the moment to watch another of our videos on screen now.